Very toasty welcome to everyone who is hustling out there to make their life a masterpiece. Welcome to the first video of our 21 days challenge, and I'm really very excited, in fact, to just get on with get a camera and start recording stuff in these 21 days. So definitely there is a panic situation right now due to the announcement of PMO India yesterday that India is on a 21 days of lockdown, and a challenge happened to come from there only. The idea of the challenge happened to come from there only. People are already exhausted from working at home, working from their home, and they are really figuring out different types of ways to keep themselves in a good energy so that they can perform and they can still work from home, and not just get too frustrated and irritated about work from home, but they are trying it hard. People want to go back to their offices, they want to get back to their workstations and start working from there, but that's not happening sooner, guys. So yeah, work from home is the option for now, but then yes, I thought of just making it a little bit interesting these 21 days. I know it's tiring, trust me, it's very tiring to work from home, but then let's try something else in these 21 days by staying back at home. So at the show we thought that let's do one thing. Let's take up a challenge like 21 days challenge. Already the hashtag is very much trending right now, the 21 days challenge hashtag. So we thought of just coming up with an idea. So 3 years back we had already done I had done the 21 days challenge, but that was more like 21 days 5 a.m. challenge. So where we used to wake up at 5 a.m. and go out for run and then shoot our videos, record our videos. That went very well. So after 3 years we got an opportunity to, because of the situations, we got an opportunity to just rethink about that challenge. So here's the challenge. The challenge is very simple. If anyone wants to take up this challenge, they have to just let people know that they have taken up this challenge. That's the only thing which you need to take care of. If you want templates of the challenge to share onto your social media, do hit us up. We have got something for you for sure. And if you want to join the challenge with me, then we can always connect every single morning 5 a.m. live on our social media. We can create a watch party and just get all in over there. So what are the minimum 4 things which you need to do when you are on the challenge? Number 1 is to wake up at 5 a.m. Yes, now you're not sleeping in these 21 days for like long hours, like you're not taking sleep of 12, 13, 14, 15 hours of sleep. You're just taking what you used to take on when you were working out in your daily routine life. Like let's say on an average everyone takes a sleep of 8 to 10 hours, I guess. I don't know if people take more or less, but yeah, that's an average. So we wake up at 5 a.m. We do 1 hour of meditation, then take a cold water shower, then we read something which can contribute to our life, work or business or health or your emotional or spiritual areas of your life. Anything that is going to contribute to your own self, your business, or on any other levels, as long as it's not a draining story or a sad story or anything of that sort. I prefer not to read fiction in the morning time. So these are the 4 things which you need to take care of in the challenge. If at all, over and above these 4 things, if you have anything more to share with us, please do let us know. We would also love to put it on our calendar or our agenda after we wake up at 5 a.m. and that would be a very interactive challenge, I believe, wherein everyone is supporting each other to create themselves in these 21 days. And every single day I'm going to post a video about one of my life lessons or the experiences I had, or something which is going to be an insightful or a thoughtful story or lesson for each one of you who is watching this video. So today I want to share in fact about human patterns. What are human patterns? So you will observe every person has some kind of a pattern in their life. For example, if anyone points a finger at you, you will respond in a particular way. Okay, you will react to that in a particular way. Now, any number of time in your life, if anyone points a finger at you for some reason, you will react in the same or respond in the same pattern any number of time. Let's say all the 10,000 times your response and reaction would be same. Now this common response in all the situations in a particular situation is nothing but a human pattern. So I want to share my experience first and then share a little bit more about human pattern. So human patterns are good as well as bad. So some patterns are healthy for you, but some patterns are unhealthy for you. And what we need to take immediate notice and attention and take care of are the immediate human patterns or our patterns, because they are creating an issue, limitation, and a problem in our life on some kind of a level. So in my case, when I started my business at the age of around 15, 16, that was the first time I started a business. Till the recent time, I realized that, so this is my recent realization about this pattern, that after every 2 years of any business I ventured into, or any business I started or startup which I started, after 2 years of time, there was a stage or a phase wherein either the partner is exiting the company, either the company is shutting down, or I am exiting the company. So I would focus more on the first two parts, where the partner is exiting the company or the company is getting shut down. So this has been happening for last 10 years now on a regular basis, like regular every 2 years of intervals, wherein the business faces this kind of a situation. So this time I was very much aware that this thing is happening, and I thought of just let's take a step back and not really react or respond to this situation the way I have been reacting or responding to this situation for past 10 years. So I took a step back. I sat, I thought like 3-4 days of time, and I said I need to break this pattern. If this keeps repeating for my entire life, then I am not creating a sustainable business for myself, and over a period of time I will be just the jack of all trades, and nothing concrete, no concrete establishment will ever happen. Now with this thought, when with one of my companies, which it has recently happened, I took a stand there that okay, doesn't matter whoever wants to exit the company, no, it's okay, you guys exit, no problem. I'm going to take care of the company henceforth. This is something which I have decided for myself, that I will not leave this company. I will stay. I will go slow. I will go small. That's okay. I'm good to go small and slow, but I will not exit the company, and I will take this company ahead the way it has been operating for now. It might not operate on that level of efficiency and productivity, but yes, I'll make sure that sooner I'll try to match that productivity and efficiency of the company, and not really quit the company and then start off with something new again. Now this decision when I took, the first instant thought was okay Ron, are you sure about it? So when my self-talk started happening, I realized that people behave in a particular pattern for maybe one or two reasons, and that is security, it is their fear, or maybe sometimes it is scarcity as well. So you might be having a fear of not succeeding. For in my case, it would be not the fear of not succeeding in the business, or the security of the business, that okay, how will this business sustain if I run this alone? So these are the couple of reasons because of which the human behavior pattern usually comes into play. And if you interrupt that, you immediately enter into a uncomforting zone wherein you are not comfortable with that thought. Your body is acting in a different way, and you are just too much uncomfortable on all the levels. But if you are really motivated in your own self, that with your clarity of the thought that no, doesn't matter what happens, I am sticking. This, what your body needs to, what your body starts doing is it starts getting adapted to the new pattern which you have developed, that I don't leave things incomplete. I don't leave things high and dry. I always complete those things, automate them. Let's say in the business you automate them, and then you take a new leap ahead. That may be like starting a new business altogether, or retiring from your businesses. So that was a pattern which I observed about myself. Now here's an exercise for you all. Sit for a while and see that in your areas of your life, like your health, your wealth, your career, your emotional state, as well as your spiritual area of your life, is there a particular pattern which is creating, about which you are irritated about? You're not happy about that pattern, but it keeps on repeating because it's an autopilot mode. Patterns are usually an autopilot mode responses. So see that if it's there. For example, if you have a habit of, let's say your work gets done by 9:30, and you have your family time and you have your dinner and all those things, and you end your day, you are on your bed ready to doze off, and it's around 11:30. Now you can sleep at 11:30, but you take up your mobile phone, you open your social media, you start scrolling down, and you sleep at around 1:32. Now you know that yourself, that it's not healthy for me and it's not doing any good to me, and then you wake up the next day like 8:39, and then all the schedule and routine gets disturbed. Now you are really very irritated by this pattern, but then you're not doing anything about it. Now interrupting that pattern is what is required over there. For example, if you're doing this mobile phone social media activity from 11:30 to like 1:30 at night, how about you just keep your phone away, and at 11:30 you decide to sleep. Now first thing what is going to happen is you're not going to sleep. Second thing what is going to happen is you are going to get damn uncomfortable, and you are going to start overthinking over there, that oh shit, I must have missed out on some update, or someone would have just commented on the photo which I recently uploaded. Let me check it once, how many likes I have got, has my crush seen the post, has she or he liked it, on all sort of thoughts which are actually things which can be done the next day. The checking of those posts and the update on those posts can be done next day, but you really, your body doesn't want to do that, where your body wants it right away, your mind wants it right away. For initial days, put your body into an uncomfortable situation, put your mind into an uncomfortable situation, and that is where the pattern gets interrupted and broken, and then now you have an open space to create a new pattern for your own self. So that's, as you start preparing for the new pattern and as you build a new pattern, automatically you will realize that there are multiple other patterns in your life wherein you are really not paying attention to, but they need immediate attention. So sit with yourself, see what patterns you have, and try to change it, try to break it, interrupt those patterns, because it's important. So this particular challenge is kind of an pattern interruption. Now there would be some people who say that we wake up at 5 a.m. for our work anyways. What's the big deal in that? You might be waking up at 5 a.m. for your work, but waking up for your own self, where you're giving your own self time to meditate, exercise, reflect on your life, is something which people don't have time for. And it's been a study that the most successful people on the planet Earth, whoever have been successful, practice giving themselves an hour of the day. They call it power of an hour, wherein they reflect on their lives, they reflect on their goals, they reflect on their mental state, their physical state of their body, mind and body. So it's very important that you focus that hour in the morning, so that you can automatically start changing things around you in a positive direction. So I hope that's it. That gives you some kind of an idea and insight for the day. That today was the day one, tomorrow I'm going to come. So each day I'm going to give some kind of a knowledge to you. I'm going to bombard some kind of knowledge, and let's see who likes it and who takes up the challenge and who really changes their life in 21 days. Just one last thing. There's also a research that anything you do at a stretch of like 21 days, it tends to get into a habit. Okay, and if you start putting such types of habit from today, like when you're waking up at 5 a.m., meditating, reflecting, reading something fruitful, you're paying attention to your body, you're paying attention to your health and mental state, imagine the life you would be living after 21 days. So I don't know how many of you would love to explore this. I'm on this exploration. I love exploring such new things, and I keep challenging myself. So that's it from my end. I believe it was a time worth investing in this video. I believe you guys will like it, love it, and if you like it, then just like it and subscribe to the channel now, because for next 21 days this is coming. Though it's not a professional setup or anything, but then we're going to keep going the way they are. Anyways, things are not that perfect outside. Why to search for perfection when you can just do things naturally? So thank you for watching this video. Love you all. Take care. Bye bye, and stay home, stay safe, work from home. Bye bye.